A long time ago, in a small town in America, there lived a boy named Lucas. He was smart and hardworking, but he had one bad habit. He always thought negatively. If it rained, Lucas complained about the bad weather. If the day was too hot, he complained again. If he failed in something, he thought he would never succeed.
Because of this negative thinking, Lucas slowly became unhappy. He stopped trying new things because he was afraid of failure. He believed nothing good would happen in his life. One day, Lucas's grandfather, Grandpa Henry, noticed that Lucas always looked worried and sad. So he decided to teach him an important lesson. The next morning, Grandpa Henry took Lucas to an old farm near their town. The land looked dry and empty. There were no flowers, no plants, and no green grass.
Grandpa Henry pointed at the field and asked, "Lucas, what do you see?" Lucas quickly answered, "I see dead land. Nothing can grow here." Grandpa Henry smiled and gave Lucas a small bag of seeds. "Plant these seeds in the field," he said. Lucas looked surprised. "Grandpa, this land is too dry. These seeds will never grow." But Grandpa Henry calmly said, "Just try." Lucas planted the seeds, but he still believed nothing would happen. After planting them, Grandpa Henry told him to water the field every morning. For many days, Lucas watered the dry land. But every day he thought, "This is useless." 1 week passed, but nothing grew. Lucas became frustrated and said, "See, Grandpa? I told you this would not work." Grandpa Henry smiled and replied, "Good things take time. Be patient." Lucas continued watering the field every day. Then, one morning, something amazing happened. Lucas saw tiny green plants coming out of the soil. He was shocked. The dry and empty land was slowly becoming green and beautiful. As the days passed, the plants grew bigger and stronger. Soon the field was full of healthy crops moving gently in the wind. Lucas listened carefully. His grandfather continued, "Positive thinking does not mean life will become perfect. Problems will always come. Difficult times will happen to everyone. But positive thinking gives us strength to keep moving forward instead of giving up." Those words changed Lucas completely. From that day, he started thinking differently. When problems came, he stopped saying, "I can't do this." Instead, he said, "I will try my best." When he failed, he no longer thought his life was over. He learned from his mistakes and tried again. Slowly, Lucas became happier and more confident. People enjoyed being around him because he always encouraged others. He worked harder in school and achieved goals he once thought were impossible. Years later, Lucas became a teacher. One day, while talking to his students, he shared the lesson his grandfather had taught him. He held 2 small seeds in his hand and said, "Inside every person, there are 2 kinds of thoughts. One is full of fear, doubt, and negativity. The other is full of hope, confidence, and positivity. The thoughts you feed every day become stronger." The students listened carefully. Before the class ended, Lucas gave them one final message. Never underestimate the power of positive thinking. A positive mind helps us stay strong during hard times. It helps us see opportunities instead of problems
He smiled and said, "Life is not always easy, but when you choose hope instead of fear, you become stronger than your challenges. The truth is, our thoughts shape our lives."
If we always focus on negative things, we feel sad and hopeless. But when we focus on the good things in life, we feel happier, stronger, and more confident. Positive thinking does not remove all problems, but it changes the way we face them. And sometimes that changes everything. So always remember, a small positive thought can grow into something beautiful, just like a tiny seed grows into a strong and healthy plant.